Rowe, can he get it through? Hits the post on the siren. So 2-9-21. And Essendon, big winners on Friday Night Football.
Who's at the back? Walker is there, but he needs support. Tried the backhand pass. Working hard was Zorko. Didn't get it out. And they've run out of time. They have run out of time, and sadly they have rewritten the record books. The Lions today produced their lowest ever score.
Barring a calamity here, there won't be any further scoring, so...
I'd be happy with Billy Hartung, wouldn't they, I reckon?
Yeah, thought he was great tonight, Richo. There's your siren. And a massive win tonight for the Kangaroos. A fair bit to ponder for that man and the Blues. 86 points here in Hobart.
Bench, final seconds of their season. Clean possession, Stanley. And the Cats are through to another prelim final. What a magnificent run this club's had.
Gets it to Zaharakis, and that's just about going to be it, I reckon. It's the lowest score this century for the Bombers as Brisbane go.
The crowd wants one more. I don't know if there's time. Perhaps Chris Knights.
Torpedo.
He played on the siren. It didn't matter, did it?
No.
Will it pay? It's academic as far as the result goes. But the Adelaide fans on their feet, giving their team an ovation they thoroughly...
So good in the Brownlow medal so many times. Unfortunately, never taste the glory of a premiership. And his career ends on a very inglorious day for Geelong. Gary Hocking's career is over, and
Security guards guarding Darren Milburn and police. Can you believe this situation at Optus Oval? Darren Milburn needs a police escort and a security guard to get him out of here.
Westhoff takes a little off the Pitto.
Top in there.
It's the end of the scoring. And what a comprehensive victory from Port Adelaide. They're into the four. And they say, over to you, Richmond.
Well, that's all they can do.
Their grand final score is going to be their final score in this one as well. The nightmare continues for the Giants. 7 seconds from time. Cunningham pulls it back. O'Riordan floats it wide, but forget the Giants. The story is the Cindy Swans. A masterclass from John Longmire.
3 and 3, and Collingwood will be 3.5 and 2. Siren about to sound, not being paid a mark there. Stratton with a little tap to Isaac Smith. And the Pies will head off to Perth, and Nathan Buckley would be delighted, barring the injury late in that game. Be a happy man, I would have thought, with a... Today, just 16 disposals. Darwin run down on the Marley Williams tackle there. So this is going to be win number 8 for Collingwood here today. They do it in good style, but it was not easy. Melbourne pressed and pressed all the way. And there's a lot to like about the Demons, but the Pies are in good form at the moment.
For a goal, North Melbourne, they're staring down their lowest ever score in their history. Not something that they want to remember out of tonight. There's the siren. And the Cats by 55 points. And that 18-14, the lowest score in North Melbourne's history on a night to forget in Geelong.
Pies, though, were well past 100, and while they weren't scoring as easily as in the first half, they were still pulling away.
Might be a goal. Scott Pendlebury, thank you very much.
That opened the floodgates once again, the Pies pulling further away and taking it out in the end by 138 points and returning fire to Geelong with a huge win of their own.
Wilkie and Duck really digging deep into the bag now, and Howard, we like it, Duck. The Saints fans stand up. Your team has played a fantastic game tonight, and they have beaten one of the best teams in the comp, and certainly the best team over the last 3 or 4 years, by 40 points.
Midfield, as Jono said at the start of the game was torn apart. Nick Natanui knocked the ball into space. Prittis did some very good work, and they've run out convincing winners in the end by 103 points. Outstanding win for the West Coast Eagles. Devastating for the St Kilda Footy Club.
Yeah, massive victory for the Eagles.
Rory lob, which they love. Listen to the crowd when he starts his stutter. They will start the roar. It's hilarious. The siren will sound. The crowd get behind Rory lob because they weren't sure where it was going to go. Neither was he. In the end, the game comes to a close. It's the Dower Dockers defence.
And so they set themselves up for the big match in the heart of the nation next week. So Adelaide win on a soggy, wet Friday night over the Doggies, who kicked less than 3 for only the second time ever.